1, 2. 1, 2. There's Team Tiny Wheel has joined the scene. Hello everybody, welcome to the science lab. There's a bit of a delay in the stream, and it's the first time we've done this, so bear with us. This is an experiment at the end of the day. It's weird, I'm looking at myself, there's a bit of a delay in myself. Anyway, cheers. So, I am your quiz master for this evening, and I want some help in the comments. If you guys can see me and hear me all right, please write where you're listening from. I am joined this evening by the lovely Claudia Campagnol, who's doing the technical work.
Yes,
behind
hello
the camera.
everyone.
Do you want to step in front of the camera, Claudia, and
Absolutely,
say hello to everybody?
I'm going to do that. Hi everyone.
Claudia Campagnol,
Hey.
Everybody. Claudia Campagnol. Woo! She's a scientist
tonight.
for the day. She's always dreamed about being a scientist.
Exactly.
Now she's being a scientist in the science lab.
I'm actually a musician, yeah.
She's actually a musician.
Yes.
Indeed. We are at the science lab at Ungdomshuset. We have our mascot in the background. We have the potential to do a lot of experiments tonight, as well as ask some questions. So we'll just see how it goes. I was always told you couldn't drink in the science lab, but yeah, we make the rules in this science lab, don't we, Claudia Campagnol?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Every day.
Excellent. Rachel and Bjarke here. No way. Hi, Rachel and Bjarke. People are listening from Odense. Nice one. Well, Rachel's maybe some foreign country, if I remember correctly. I can't remember exactly where it is. But, yeah, we'll give people a little bit more time to get up and running with the login, will we, Claudia?
Yeah, I think people should get a chance to maybe come up with a name for your mascot over there.
If anybody would like to have a little look at the mascot up here and come up with a name for him or her, there is no genitalia here to speak of, so it's up to yourselves. Anything goes, really. So
Looks like a he though.
it looks like he does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe lipsticks. No, there is a bit of a lipstick on
Indeed.
there as well.
Indeed.
I do not know. Maybe it's something in between.
Maybe. How are the sign-ups looking there, Claudia?
Let me see. Oh, this is well, we've got 19 right now.
Yeah. Well,
In
maybe
the Kahoot.
it is 7:05, so maybe we'll just go ahead and get started with the.
Yeah, because there are many people watching. I think so. I don't know how many are watching right now, but maybe not all of them are doing the quiz.
They're just here for the crack.
For the beer.
For the beer. Normally we're doing our events at the student house in Odense. Normally that's live events with a bunch of people. But obviously we can't do that at the moment. So we're just doing this to keep people active, just for the crack. And hopefully we'll be able to do an actual quiz in person someday. So, males can wear lipstick too, says Mr. Mass Olsen. That's true, Mass, and I know very well that you're of that persuasion. No harm to you. So, not only is it going to be a quiz tonight, but we're going to try to do some experiments. Can you roll up the very first question there, please, Claudia? Does everybody have the Kahoot? Is everybody on the Kahoot? Yes, I hope so.
Let me see here. All right. So I just press start here.
We have very high level technicalities with us today, ladies and gentlemen, and we are figuring it all out.
This is totally new. Okay.
You can't see it right now, but there's cables everywhere. There's cans of beer everywhere.
No, you know what it is? It is because you have a PC and I am a Mac person. I'm an Apple.
Let's call the whole thing off then, Claudia. Yeah.
Okay, so I just press start, right?
Yes, press start. Press start.
Press start right now.
Yes. And the first question is, what is the best time for an online event? We're doing this quick survey just so you're aware of how to use the app. So the points for the quiz, the faster you are, the more points you get, and obviously the more right answers you get. You can, if you get loads of right answers in a row, you get even more points. So let's just give it a go here. The first question, Claudia.
What is the best time for an online event?
Let's hear it.
Friday 19, Friday 16, Tuesday 20, or Saturday 16.
This is just to make sure you have the hang of the app, ladies and gentlemen. So give us your answers there, please.
Can I also be a part of this one?
No.
Okay. Ooh.
What's up, Claudia?
Well, I guess Friday 1.
Friday 1 already?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Friday at 19. Excellent. We figured out it. Well, I guess these people would answer that question because it is Friday. It is 7 o'clock. Yeah?
Yeah, but I don't know one thing right now. How did you know this? How did you know that it was going to be Friday at 7?
There's no right or wrong answer to this one, Claudia Campagnol. The next question, before we get started, we're going to do a themed experiment. So before the quiz started, we split water. We ran an electrical current.
I'm just going to make you
Can
big
you see
here.
that? We ran an electrical current
Right there. Very good. Can be
through
even
water
bigger.
with some electrodes, and we managed to split the hydrogen from the oxygen, and we collected it over here in these little containers. So now we're going to show you what happens if you set hydrogen on fire.
You don't have your goggles on?
Oh shit, it's
No
too late
need-
now, Claudia.
Whoa!
Whoa! Science! Awesome!
Woo!
And is it going to work for oxygen? No. What about, is it going to relight my no. Oxygen's very boring in this condition, but hydrogen wins! Woo!
Woohoo!
The next question, Claudia. I believe it is about hydrogen.
You know what? I will just hang on 1 minute. I will make you small again.
Yeah.
So that people can say the
We're
question.
so good at this.
You know what? I am. Actually, I am.
You are so good at this.
Are you guys ready? Here is the next question. So how old are the hydrogen atoms in your body? So you can answer 3 days, 13.5 billion years, 4.5 billion years, or 520 million years.
That's a lot of years, Claudia.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that nobody wants anything that old in their body.
Whoa. Whoa. Fair enough, Claudia.
But I know we do have that, you know. I know it's very old. Very, very old.
Very, very old.
Very, very.
Well,
Like older than 3 days, anyway.
what happened to the hydrogen that I set on fire just now?
Are you asking me?
Yeah,
Well, you probably exploded.
it did. You're right. You're very right,
Just a small explosion, though.
Claudia. There we go.
All
there
right.
we go. Most people got it right.
That's right.
Yes, hydrogen was, of course, the first of the atoms to be made as the quarks cooled in the chaos that was the Big Bang. The rest of the elements, except a little bit of helium and lithium, were made inside stars.
Wow.
I believe the next question is related to this, Claudia. By the way, ladies and gentlemen,
Now I just made you big. I didn't know that you were going to go to the next question so quickly.
I have no experiments to do with stars.
No experience.
Here,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm here, you know. So here we go.
Here we go. We didn't plan that you would read out the question, sure we didn't. I thought I'd be able to do it on my screen, but
Should I do it? What is
good.
the heaviest element found inside stars? Oof. I love that question.
Do you know the answer, Claudia?
Of course I do.
What are the possible answers?
Bismuth, randon, iron, radium. What did I do with your... No. Oh. But people cannot see. There we go.
Is everybody happy at home? What do you think about our structure? We are just making it up as we're going along.
Can I say something here?
Yes.
I think that you should, just bring out a toast. Just say cheers a little bit.
Cheers.
Yeah, because I know that people are out there and they're drinking beer. And check out the style of that beer drinking Mick has going on.
Oh, you're talking about the receptacle?
That is so cool. Like,
Yes.
seriously? Can you see
Yes,
that?
we were always told not to do
Wow.
this in chemistry class.
Exactly.
But, Dr. Cunningham isn't here anymore, so.
So what do you say, Professor?
Yeah, the answer is iron. Fair distribution of answers there. Iron is the heaviest element that can be made by nuclear fusion inside stars. The heavier elements were made whenever the star collapsed in upon the iron core and exploded in a supernova, and the energy of that made their other elements. Isn't that freaking awesome?
It's freaking
So all of the
unbelievable.
elements in you, Claudia, were either made in stars or whenever a star died.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing. This is fact, by the way. I'm not making it up. You can look it up on Wikipedia.
Even though you look a little bit like you were making it up right there. Whenever you said, I'm not making it up.
You can look it up on Wikipedia.
What about Google? Can you Google it?
You could Google it. You
Yeah.
could Google it, yeah. But I would trust Wikipedia more because they have references to sources on Google.
Mm-hmm.
The next question. Let's take the next question here, Claudia.
Let's take next. Okay. Stina, way to go. Ooh, this is a good one. So, how many rovers have landed on Mars? The red
How
planet.
many rovers have landed on
Yes.
Mars?
So you can answer 1, 3, 5, or 7.
Would you like to go to Mars, Claudia?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
One of my biggest dreams. I would like to perform on Mars,
You like
sing.
to perform
yeah,
on Mars?
sing my songs, yeah. Play on my guitar.
Who would you play to?
I don't know, the Rovers maybe?
Who would like to hear Claudia Carpenter perform on Mars? Answer in the chat, please.
Well, technically it would work, because the not all the rovers, but the last one has some microphones.
It has some what?
Microphones on it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the names of the 5 rovers that landed on Mars were, and I did have to Google this, Sojourner.
Mm-hmm.
Am I pronouncing that wrong?
I don't know.
Sojourner.
actually. Yeah.
Spirit,
Mhm.
Opportunity, Curiosity, and Perseverance.
Yeah.
So how's the leaderboard looking there?
Let's see.
I missed it there. Where are we?
Okay. We have it. Whoa, that was a lot of points right there.
For who?
For Say Boys or Sea Boys or something like that.
Oh, Stina's dropped down to second, and we
Yeah.
have the Sea Boys. What does Sea
Sea
Boys
Boys.
mean? Like
I do not know.
Celine Dion fan club, maybe?
No. I don't think
The
so.
boys who appreciate a bit of Celine,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Near, far, wherever you are.
We're going to have a pause now to appreciate the workings of Celine Dion.
Let me see that. No, okay. very good. Very good. That
What
was
people think
actually,
of the-
yeah, it was impressive, yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I did. Did you practice that?
Well, I do practice the whistle. I do indeed.
Okay, should we go to the next question?
Let's give it a go.
Or do
here.
you have an experiment going on?
Let me think. Do I have any experiments going on? Yes, I think we do have an experiment going on. Let's see. See, here's one I made earlier. Here is one I made earlier. This is a pH-o-meter, as they say in the trade. And it's basically red cabbage juice. You might have saw this before. Red cabbage juice is blue, but if you add some things to it, it can change color. So over here we have some pure sulfuric acid that gives it the red. Over here we have some vinegar that's a bit pink, and over here it's some bicarbonate of soda. But, and this is not a quiz question, what color will it change into once I drop some of my Kronenberg Blanc beer into it? Let's find out. Let's find out in the name of science. Oh my God!
That is so beautiful.
So this was the vinegar and this was the beer. So it's a little bit. There's a few loose hydrogen ions in there, Claudia.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thunk it? Science.
Science and beers.
Yeah, indeed. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I am going to open my beer as well. No, I'm gonna wait.
It's
best for last.
I wish we could do that with some live people. I need some feedback. From people.
Yeah, some drunk people.
Exactly. How are people doing in the comments? You good? Is this a fun quiz?
I think it's fun.
You think it's fun?
I think it's very fun.
All right, next question, Claudia.
Next question comes right here. Which of these songs has exited the solar system on a golden record? I know this
That's
one.
a very poorly worded question, but I love the question.
I know this one.
So good.
And it was on the Voyager 1.
Voyager 1,
Yeah.
which?
In 70... Sorry, when was it? Okay, Here Comes the Sun is one option.
Yep.
Johnny Be Good.
Yep.
Life on Mars. Born to Run.
There you go. Mm-hmm. By the legendary Bruce Springsteen. Mm. So just the story was that there was a golden record cut with some songs from Earth, and it was the idea of Carl Sagan to put this record and with instructions how to play it on Voyager 1. And Voyager 1 was...
Look at that, wow.
Was sent into space in 1977. And...
I would totally win this quiz.
1977. Nobody got Johnny Be Good.
Nope.
It was Johnny Be Good.
It was,
Johnny Be Good
indeed.
has left the solar system. It is on a record along with Beethoven and the songs of whales, the animal. And it was the idea of Carl Sagan to do that. Here Comes the Sun was actually their first choice. Bit of trivia there for you.
Yeah.
But they couldn't get the rights from the record company EMI. Mm-hmm. Can you believe that? So it could have been the Beatles, but no, Johnny Be Good has left the solar system.
Indeed.
So we have a comment here from Mass Hansen. Can you move your camera? It's on top of the question. Move it a bit down in the middle. So
okay.
I guess that's where, yeah.
Yeah, I am so sorry about that.
Edie Demand is doing great. It's from the Center for Energy Informatics.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that, yeah. And is anybody listening, well, everybody's a scientist at a Science and Beers event, but is anybody working as a scientist in real life? Answers in the comments, please. The next question, a simple one, but a tricky one. You want to give it there, Claudia?
Mm-hmm.
While I refill my glass?
absolutely. Oh, why is the sky blue?
Yeah.
There we go. Light is reflected from the oceans. Our eyes are more sensitive to blue light. We see water in the atmosphere. Blue light is scattered more than other colors. What a beautiful question.
It's one of these things you don't really, it's one of the things you see every day, but you don't really think about, okay, what's going on there? Why is it blue?
Well, even though I know the answer, I still think of it. Like every time I go outside, if the sky is blue. But if it's not, I don't. Sometimes it's red.
One thing they
Sometimes
were thinking about some 100 years ago is why isn't the sky bright at nighttime? Because if the universe, because they thought the universe was infinite, but if it was infinite and full of stars around everywhere, it should still be bright at night. But of course, no. Hang on a minute. I might be missing that wrong. Remembering that wrong.
So I didn't live 100 years ago, so I don't remember it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Look it up, ladies and gentlemen, or else it'll be on the next Science and Beers quiz. This is a good one, actually. Let me see. How are they getting on with that? We have some physicists in the audience here. They're good. They got that right. Nice one.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you say? Should we move on? Do you have some experiment for us?
So Stina says, it's horrible delayed, but the Irish accent definitely makes up for it. Well,
okay.
There you go.
Great.
We're not talking about your accent.
We know. Yeah, no, my accent is just shitty. I think.
What do you think?
I know that Kahoot is delayed horribly.
Kahoot is delayed, but I set the answering time to 1 minute. Is 1 minute not long enough? Should it be longer than 1 minute?
I don't think it should, no. There are a lot of questions.
Okay, good. Yeah, so we have a delay with Kahoot, and we have a delay with streaming it on YouTube. Mm-hmm. This is also the first time we're doing this, so we're just trying to figure it out. So all feedback, really, really helpful here.
Yeah.
So
as long as people are having a good time.
As long as they're having a good time, yeah, exactly. We're here for a good time, not a long time, eh? Yeah. So.
Well, also learning a little bit, maybe.
Are we learning a little bit? Well, people knew why the sky was blue. So let's see the leaderboard there, Claudia.
Okay. Looks good.
And I also have the delay because I can't actually see in real time what you're saying.
Oh.
We should get a screen for next time. So, I can't see who's at top there because I'm in the way.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
So you need to move this up and down. Okay, great.
Team Tiny Whale. I know them from another pub quiz, the English Bar.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Team Tiny Whale. How you doing?
What camera are you looking at? No?
The Celine Dion boys are still there.
Yes. You switched key right there.
Nice one. Always love it, like chance to play a bit of Celine.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
You almost made me cry. Are you okay? Almost made me cry.
Yeah. Hey, Jordy. So.
What do you say, Professor?
I say the next question.
Next question.
Next question. We're still on the kind of physics part of the quiz here.
All right. What planet? Oh, wait a second. There we go. What planet was named by 11-year-old Venetia Burney, or Venetia?
I don't know.
Venetia. I think it's Venetia Burney in 1931.
Venetia, if you're listening, please.
Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, Uranus, and not Uranus, Uranus.
Thanks for clarifying that,
Yes.
Claudia.
That's very
We're
important.
so mature.
Very important.
Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, or Uranus.
But I have to say, this this question wasn't really fair.
Why was it not fair? Do you know the answer?
I know the answer, but this is not about the answer. Well, it is the correct answer. So one of these so-called planets is not a planet. It's a dwarf planet, and it doesn't really classify
Well,
as
in
a planet.
1931, oh dear, I think we're giving too much away.
I don't know if we are.
Yes, indeed, it was Pluto.
No, because I waited a little bit,
Yeah. And
Hopefully we didn't.
yes, Pluto was demoted as a planet, and unfortunately,
So
a lot of people are very upset about that, and for good reason.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Look, it's just a very small planet.
Yeah.
Dwarf planet's still a planet. I think anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it was indeed. Hello, Helena. How are you doing? Yes, indeed. I've got a comment here on my skills as a musician. Claudia?
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, maybe I should do the music.
By a musician.
I should do the music, and you should do the science.
But is that person a musician?
I don't know. Helene, do you play an instrument? I know that she's a scientist. Got a PhD.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you never know.
I found it out on her podcast of Humans of SDU a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, which was awesome, by the way, Lena. I think I know a lot of people that are listening to this quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make you feel good, or does it make you feel nervous?
No, I'm good.
No,
I'm
you're
good. I
good.
wish we
You're
were
good.
all here together.
Yeah, I know.
I really do.
Yeah. Now it's just you and me. One scientist and one musician. So crazy.
Yep.
So what are we doing? Are you going to do some kind of crazy experiment now?
Well, I'm going to set the question up over the course of the next couple of questions. Because we're going to extract your DNA, Claudia.
Oh my goodness.
We're going to extract your DNA. An experiment you can do at home, by the way.
Yeah.
So, the next one, I want to hear you read this one out, Claudia.
Yeah, wait a second. Ooh. Like that, and then we take the next one. The Celine boys, Sea Boys, still.
The
leading.
The Celine Dion boys are...
No, don't play it. Okay, should I read the next question?
Play the next question, yep.
Play the next
I'll think about the
song.
next experiment.
Alrighty. Okay. Seduction leads to orogeny?
Orogeny.
Orogeny. How do you say that in English? Orogeny.
Orogeny?
Orogeny in which branch of science? Sexology. Volcanology. Ornithology. Astronomy. Did I say astronomy?
Yes, you did.
Astronomy. But it was a little bit like, a little bit of a joke, kind of. Can't people actually see? Yeah, you can see the question right now. So,
Whoops. We have some cold ethanol here.
very good. People are good.
Are people good?
Yeah.
It was pretty spread out there, the answer to that question, yeah. It was, of course, volcanology, seduction, whenever
Yeah.
the tectonic plates are doing this. And then orogeny. I don't know what that is. I'm not a volcanologist,
No?
Yep. So, let's see.
I'm going to move you full screen, like so. see what you're doing. Okay. So that camera is out.
Oh, have we lost the camera?
Yeah, we lost one.
We're camera down. That's fine, because
Let's see what it is.
it's maybe the battery.
But I just switched it.
Yeah.
Never mind, just go on.
Turned itself
Just
off.
go on.
So,
Ah, it's working now.
it's working out good.
Yeah, so people, if I'm going to use that camera, sometimes, people cannot see what you're doing right now.
Because of the
yeah,
because of the experiment.
the pH.
Here we go. I'll bring it back here. Bring it back
Very
here.
good.
I can't believe how acidic the beer was. Is that a shock?
Well,
There you go.
I rarely drink, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to ask you to drink some salt water.
Oh.
All right, Claudia?
Okay.
Yeah. You're not going
Is
to
it
like
me
that.
now? Is it me?
So if you read out the next question first, and then because you need to switch this around for a minute,
Yeah.
because we're gonna take the cells from your mouth with the salt water,
Oh.
and then we're gonna get the DNA out of your spit.
Okay. Are you going to make some dinosaurs out of me? Are you going to clone me?
Well, we'll see, Claudia. We'll see. Oh, we're looking for a beer break.
Okay.
I tell you what, we'll do this experiment, and then we'll get a beer break. Okay?
Very good. I also need a beer break.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Pee break.
But first of all, you read out this one question, Claudia.
I am reading this question right now. The chemical formula for ethanol is CH3OH, C2H5OH.
You don't. They'll probably be able to see it. Should be okay.
Okay.
You just need to swish this around for a minute,
Oh,
please.
Yeah. Okay.
Just
With what?
That's just by itself.
Just drink it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Drink it right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna read it? But I don't think.
We're good. We're good. Go.
Okay. Okay.
Swish it around. Good and proper. Good and proper. Nice one. Excellent. People got it right now. So Claudia's swishing around the salt water in her mouth. And then it's good that we have a beer break after this here, because it takes some time to settle. So, and you can do this at home if you have some. Well, everybody's got strong alcohol at home. Actually, it's Honsprit. 70% Honsprit's gonna do the job just fine. Is that tasty, Claudia? Yeah. No. Okay. It's good. Is that about a minute? So kind of scrape the side of your mouth. You ready? Spit into that. Very good. Very good. And so I have some soap in here as well. So we're just gonna mix it around a little bit now. Gonna mix it around, and the soap breaks apart the cell walls, and lets the DNA out. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Ah.
You don't have coronavirus, do you?
No.
Claudia? Okay.
I got tested like 3 times
Okay, good.
last 7 days. Yeah, last week. 3
Good.
times, Yeah.
So now all the cells are here, the cell walls are broken apart, and what we're going to do is, because DNA doesn't like water, so if we pour in some strong alcohol, that kind of gives the DNA somewhere to go. So the trick is to make a layer on top of the water with the cold alcohol. Let's see. Can it be done?
Almost looks like my eye makeup remover.
That's good to know. So there you go. It looks almost like a chalk pop back in the days. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave that settle for the beer break, and hopefully whenever we come back, we'll see Claudia's DNA has travelled upwards into the alcohol.
Cloned.
Yep, and then we're going to clone her.
Yeah.
So let's have a beer break.
All right.
I think we have a screen to say that we're on a beer break there, Claudia.
We do?
So see you real soon. Let's say 5 minutes, 7 minutes.
All right.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes. Yeah.
Cheers, people.
Yep.
Okay, you're on.
Yeah. Can we maybe come over to this camera, Claudia?
I am right there right now.
It's
You back off a little bit.
back up, back up, back up.
Like that. No, back again.
Forward a little bit.
Forward.
Forward a little bit.
Stop.
Stop.
Very good.
Are people able to see Claudia's deoxyribose nucleic acid,
My spit.
or otherwise known as her spit?
No, it's more like my parts of skin, maybe. No, not really. Yeah, I can see something swimming around. Yeah.
I'm gonna collect it all up. You see this? Mm-hmm. See all that stringy stuff there?
Yeah.
Can you see that in the camera?
Yeah.
That's your
Oh
DNA.
my goodness,
That's
wow.
the code to make you, Claudia.
That is so gross.
Isn't it? Yeah?
Mm-hmm. But also beautiful.
Can I pick it up? Can I not pick it up?
Can you? Ooh.
It's kind of, there you go, you got.
Wow.
That is the code
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do that at home. You can put it in a little container, carry it around with you, make it into a necklace. Carry your DNA everywhere you go. Yeah? Think of this.
Mm-hmm.
Science.
Amazing. and so what can you do with it?
Fuck all.
Can you just like put it in some kind of, I don't know, scanner and
Well, you could look at it under the microscope over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
we're not going to be doing that at the moment. We could do it after though.
Mm-hmm.
A little pitch for where we're at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the science lab, part of Ungdomshuset Odense. It's one of two science labs. One's on a bus, and it's aimed at free time activities for anybody between 14 and 29 years of age. So if you want to come and take part in some of the scientific activities that we have here, get in contact with me, or else go to the Facebook page Science Lounge Odense. And then we could extract our DNA and look at it under the microscope, Claudia.
Yeah.
Yep. But right now, it's quiz time. Let's get back to it.
Yes. Yeah, and of course, for those of you who just tuned in, you are looking at a professor. No, not really a professor, but I am calling you a professor. But yeah, you are teaching, and you are also learning music. You're learning
Exactly. There you go.
play. But you're looking at Michael McGee, and he just extracted my DNA, and I'm just going to show you me.
You're hearing Claudia Campagnol.
Yeah, my DNA. So
I've got the code of Claudia right here.
Yeah, right there. He wants to clone musicians. Okay, should we go to...
Question number 10. This is a tricky one. I apologize in advance. Go ahead, Claudia.
Okay. All right. Brother Thomas and George Knox died trying to isolate which element? Plutonium, cesium, fluorine, or promethium? Actually, isn't fluorine spelled fluorine?
Did I mess that up? Did I?
I don't know.
Is there a U in there?
I think so. Yeah.
Fluorine.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It's very possible that I messed this up.
Too much beer. No. Did you drink beer while you did this quiz?
You mean last night? I don't think I did actually. No, don't think I did.
All right.
The liver, we had a very fun comment there by the liver ladies. We are liver scientists. Will anyone like to sign up for a liver biopsy after this beer event?
Well,
we had a talk, a science and beers talk by Dr. Maya Thiele, like a while ago, a year and a half or 2 years ago probably. and she was talking about alcohol effects on the liver, and she was pitching an idea for like scanning your liver, and I went to it.
Okay.
Because she was looking for like 5,000 people to get a liver survey, and she came back with like
she came back.
Not she, but her colleagues came back with the most positive results. That it's perfectly functioning, not damaged at all.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I would be a little bit freaked out because I would just worry about me waking up in an alley somewhere with a scar on my body and no liver.
Well, this is a common fear that many people have, Claudia.
I mean, have you seen Charlie the Unicorn? Then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have saw Charlie.
That was probably a kidney. I don't know.
Probably a kidney, because if you lose your liver, you're probably that's you done over. Maybe the liver ladies can comment on that. What happens if you lose your liver? But anyway, yes, fluorine. Many people have been injured because elements in them together can be very useful. For example, salt, sodium chloride. It's fine. It's needed. It's necessary right here. Sodium chloride. But if you break apart the sodium chloride, sodium and chloride are very dangerous. They're going to fuel up.
Exactly.
Really going to fuel up. So whenever you're trying to isolate the elements, a lot of them can be very reactive, especially in groups.
What's that number?
7.
Isn't that like number? Sodium is 11 and chlorine is 17. On the periodic table.
Well, I don't know.
I think I got that right. Okay, I'm just making my own quiz here.
Well, we can check that because I have a periodic table in my pen at the moment. Claudia, what did you say? Yes, chlorine is number 17 and sodium is number 11.
Yeah.
You knew that off the top of your head?
Yeah, I did.
You're such a geek.
I'm an undercover geek, okay?
Wow.
I'm such an undercover nerd.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yep. So, 6 people got that right. So, what has that done to the scoreboard?
So, well, I have to say this, but Celine Dion is still...
Celine Dion is racing ahead.
Yes. And then Kissy, Lab Rat Nuts.
Kissy, Lab Rat...
Liver Ladies, Team Tiny
You need to
Win.
move the camera there because I'm blocking the top 2 names.
I am moving the camera right... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hello.
The Liver Ladies are climbing up. They're just overtaking Team Tiny Whale. We've got the Lab Rat. That's very difficult to say.
It was difficult to say.
Lab Rat Nuts.
Lab Rat Nuts.
Yep. And I can't see the 2 top names there. What are they?
Why can't you see it?
Because I'm in the way.
No, you're not.
Oh, there I am now. Okay, there you go.
Now you're a little bit in the way again.
The Sea Boys. There's only one question in it, really. One question on Kissy could really, well, anybody could pull it out of the bag, really, and win the top prize.
Oh yeah, hello. Yep. Why didn't you say the top prize is my DNA?
Winner can take home. No, in any other time that would be fine, but not in these times.
No, even though I'm negative. Yeah, I'm a very negative person.
Wow.
So what is the prize?
Well, the prize is absolutely all, but we're in it for the fun of it. We're in it for the fun of it. We're here for the crack. We're here for. Yep.
So,
but not just the winner, but everybody, if podcasts are of their persuasion, should tune in and listen to the Science and Beers podcast. Totally. We have just started season 3. The podcast came out today. I talked with Professor Paul Sharp about the economic history of Denmark. Quite an insight it was. It was a couple of days ago, St. Patrick's Day. I sat down with him, had a couple of Guinness and a chat about his work. And I'm going to be doing that every week for the next 10 weeks with guests from the Danish Institute for Advanced Studies.
I envy you,
Advanced study. I always say studies. Advanced study.
Advanced study.
So that's going to be fun.
I do envy you. I do. You get to hang out with all of these cool guys and girls and scientists.
I also get to hang out with you, Claudia.
Yeah, I really enjoy this whole thing, but you're in it all of the time, and I'm in the music all the time, which is absolutely amazing because that's it's art.
There should be more talk between science and music.
Yeah, totally. Art and science is
art and science.
awesome, you know?
Exactly.
All right, should we go to
The next question. We're on the chemistry section, if you didn't guess.
Okay. Which of these elements isn't a noble gas?
If you had my
Pen?
pen, can you
Maybe.
Can you change angles there?
Yeah,
Can
wait a
you
second. You know, oh, this takes...
You got it? Ooh,
Well, this takes a PC girl, you know.
You're so PC.
There we go.
Yeah? You see that? But
Yeah, absolutely.
maybe I'm giving the answer away if I do this here, but it's just so. Such
You
a
know
cool,
what?
such a
That
cool
should
pen.
be a prize.
This pen?
A pen like that, yeah. Ah, no. No.
Well, now that
Because
you mention it, Claudia,
no,
we have to do that.
You already touched it.
I
But
did
we can
touch
just
it.
spray it. We can just spray
We
it.
can spray it.
We can spray it. Or do you have a new one?
Okay.
Back to the question.
Well, we've said it now. The winner of the
that
quiz.
was actually mean of us. You know why? Because
What?
I made you big in the screen, and now you're flipping out on the screen. Okay, you know what? Everyone knew.
Wow.
Everyone knew.
Wow. Good chemists out there.
Yes, indeed.
Very good, very good. The liver ladies are really joining this quiz just so they could scout new livers to biopsy.
But I'm in.
You want to get your liver biopsied?
Yeah, totally.
By the liver ladies?
Totally. I'm very healthy. But I haven't been.
Maybe they'll come back with news that you're not healthy.
But you know what? It's really good because it's been like 10 years since I was very unhealthy.
Uh-huh.
So maybe they can see some, you know, trails of that. I don't know.
Okay, so, maybe. But the liver's renowned for its regeneration effects, so if you were a bad girl 10 years ago, it's probably reported itself now.
Yeah, I'm a good girl now.
We're going to have to keep pumping out these questions, Claudia. We have to keep pumping out these
Let's do
questions.
it.
So, question number 12.
Here we go. All organic molecules contain carbon only, carbon and oxygen, carbon and hydrogen, hydrogen and oxygen. Let me see if people can see. Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go. Do we have? They were pretty good at the last chemistry question, but do we have any organic chemists in his house?
Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe we should make some more hydrogen.
Hey, I want to put you in the middle, right there. Like that. That's so much cooler. I'm getting all creative. No, I cannot do that.
I tell you what, by the next quiz, we're going to be totally on the ball. Totally on the ball, Claudia.
Hey, this is the first time we're trying this out. It's amazing. I'm having a lot of fun. Anyway, so yeah. Okay, answers are in.
The answers are in.
You just cue me whenever you want me to punch the next question, you know?
Organic molecules are hydrocarbons. Basically, they can contain things that don't also contain oxygen. For example, whenever you're burning your fuel, it's a hydrocarbon. It's just chains of carbons and hydrogens, which is essentially, for the most part, a couple of million-year-old dead trees and bacteria. So whenever you're burning that oil, it was alive and it was harvesting sunlight. Probably it was essentially maybe 200 million years ago. Isn't that something else, Claudia?
How do you know all this?
I could be talking out of my hoop. You know, you're welcome to fact check me. You're welcome to fact check me. It's all about the debate.
No, I mean, like, how can you know all this? But I guess it's your field. I know everything about music, so whenever it comes to music theory, totally there, you know.
Well, maybe we could have music and beers.
Yeah?
Music and
but
beers.
you have that during concerts, normally.
Yeah, you do. You also have it during talks. Should do anyway.
What do you say, Professor McGee?
Next question, Claudia.
Next
Next question. Let's see the leaderboard here first.
Whoa!
What's up?
Team Tiny Whale. just
Team
took
Tiny
it, yeah?
Whale. Wow. There was a point where I joined Team Tiny Will at the Tipsy Toad in their Wednesday pub quiz. They're pretty good. They know what they're talking about.
Next question is, what happens when an electron moves nearer to the nucleus of the atom? Wow.
So I believe we're talking about. We've clearly moved on to the. Okay. I thought the physics part was at the start. No, I guess we're at the chemistry part. So we're talking about the Niels Bohr model of the atom. You know. So you have your protons, neutrons in the middle, and then shells of electrons, and the electrons can fall from shells further away from the nucleus down a shell. You could call it. So I don't need to draw it on the whiteboard. People gets it. People gets it. I never heard how many scientists are tuning into this here, but there's only two answers here. I guess we're getting into
All right.
Getting into the true or false questions.
So 7 people said its energy decreases, and 14 said its energy increases.
Its energy decreases, actually. So it loses energy, so it falls down in orbit. And as it falls down, it emits a photon.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh my goodness.
So due to the conservation of energy, as it falls down, it has to give something away.
Wow.
So that's photon, and that's often the light that you're going to see. Again, I could be talking out of my hip. Look it up.
Are we ready for the next question?
Yeah, let's pump a few out before we have another experiment. Claudia.
All right, very good. Here we go.
Think about what experiment.
Without greenhouse gases, what temperature would the Earth be? 0, -18, same, or hotter?
Do you know the answer to that, Claudia?
You know what? I don't know right now. I have to think a little bit.
That's fair enough. While we're waiting on the
but
answer.
I think it's pretty obvious, though.
Yes, good answer. Good answer. That should be a fifth option.
Yeah, because if it would be, I'm not going to say it. Oh, you're preparing something.
Do you want to come over to this camera again?
Absolutely.
For no reason at all.
You're celebrating.
Oh shit! Oh no! I lost the hydrogen.
Yeah, no hydrogen.
Burn. Okay, it burned a little bit.
Well, it did actually. It did. I heard it.
Wow.
So it would have been less obvious if you wrote maybe like -5.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe instead of
I can't see the winners here.
Yeah. I'm
in the middle of the screen.
I'm on it. You were in the middle of my screen here. All right. So what do you say?
Did everybody get that right?
Almost everybody, yeah.
Very good. Very good. Yes, it would be -18 degrees. Mars is colder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like, what is it, -60 Celsius?
Because without the greenhouse gases to keep in because all of the heat comes from the sun, you have a little bit of heat coming from the center of the earth, but the crust kind of acts as a barrier for that heat.
Sure.
So without the greenhouse gases, the sun just comes and it just bounces off the earth right into space. But the greenhouse gases, it can keep. This was not planned. I just happened to have a little carbon dioxide molecule here. So as the sun hits the earth.
Over there.
Over here?
Yeah.
As the sun hits the earth, the energy in the light, it bounces off the earth as infrared, and that
back to the small one.
That specific wavelength stimulates the carbon dioxide molecule, and it wobbles around, and heat is just the vibrations of things. So that wobbling around just keeps the heat in the atmosphere. That's carbon dioxide, but you also have water. That's a huge greenhouse gas.
So with other words, whenever I feel cold, I should just vibrate
Well, yeah, that's why you shiver.
Yeah.
You know, whenever you're
But
cold,
if-
you shiver. Or
Yeah, but some
Yeah.
people say you have to breathe and just relax. I don't like to do that. I don't like to freeze.
Okay, it depends how cold you are. If you just, you know, if you want to feel more hoogly, you know, it's all,
Go,
it's all
yeah.
about a state of mind. But
Really?
if you're hypothermic, you're going to start to shiver. Let's put it to the test.
Okay.
We can put it to the test. We can make you hypothermic and see if.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually did a music video yesterday, and one of the pools I was in, it was freaking cold, and I had to swim in it. So no thanks. Okay.
So Claudia Cameron, ladies and gentlemen, she was competing to represent Denmark in the Eurovision Song Contest Melody Grand Prix last weekend. She didn't make it.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. But you can tune in on DR1 on Saturday night.
Yeah.
With
Tomorrow.
Denmark. That's tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Denmark Grine with Martin Brugman. And Claudia's going to be playing a little number. It's about COVID, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you can't give too much away.
No, I'm not.
DR
No,
tomorrow night.
don't.
Denmark Grine. Claudia Cameron is going to be there.
I'm gonna be singing.
Yeah. But that's a little thing you have on the side. It's really the Science Beers lab quiz.
Exactly.
Is really where you're at.
So next question.
Next question, yeah.
Question. Wow. Okay.
Is it a tough question?
No. I was just looking at the leaderboard. The bony? Oh, wow. Let me just see where you are. Okay. The bony-eared assfish? Am I saying that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, the bony-eared.
The bony-eared assfish.
Assfish has the smallest what?
Now we're moving into the biology section of the questions here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Any biologists in the audience?
Well, you are.
Identify yourselves.
You are a biologist.
I'm a trained biologist, yes.
Penis to body length ratio, brain to body weight ratio, ear to body size ratio, or spine.
And just to help you, there's a little picture. There's a little picture of the bony-eared assfish.
That's a very good. Did you take that picture?
I did take that picture, yes. I went deep diving into the deep blue sea yesterday.
But you've done some scuba diving.
Yeah. Yep, but not...
Did you see this one? No?
No, unfortunately. They live a little bit deeper than the 10 meters I managed to get to.
All right. Well, that was a tricky question. It was a hard one.
You know that 10 meters down from the surface of the water, Claudia, that your lungs have half the capacity that they do in the surface?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
And these guys
So-
live like 11 kilometers. The ocean gets 11 kilometers deep. And just 10 meters can kind of
Freaking
mess us
amazing.
up. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we had a pretty even distribution there of the answers. It was a difficult one. It was a difficult one, but it was indeed,
You're mean.
It was indeed the brain to body weight ratio. Yeah.
What do you say, Fessler?
Which animal has the longest penis to body size?
Oh, I don't know
This
that.
is a bonus question. It's not part of the quiz, but it is the barnacle.
Oh,
Little barnacles, you know, that stick on the faces of humpback whales. They stick their penis out and try to look around for other
yeah,
females.
that's
So
right.
it's pretty long compared to their body. So there you go. You can have that for free.
That was kind of you.
Next question.
Toothed whales.
Toothed.
Whales and humans are the only animals that. This is so much fun.
Is it fun? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the answers, Claudia?
Menstruate, menopause, have casual sex, or display homosexuality.
It could be any one of those.
It's
it could
a
be
hard
any one
one.
of those. It's a hard one.
I almost drank my salty water.
Oh no! Don't do that.
I'm not going to
Don't
do
do
that.
that. What about your beer? Have you cracked open your beer yet, Claudia?
No, not yet. Should I do it?
Do you want one? You don't have to. You
No,
know?
I do want it.
Okay. Let's.
But I want to wait. I don't know.
Okay.
Should I wait?
Fair enough. I only have 2 beers left, and if I drink them before you crack it open,
No. I'm gonna cheer. I'm gonna Skål.
Skål.
Yeah, I'm going to say skål to the people. All right. Wow. I'm impressed
Impressed with
the results because, I mean, the answers.
Well, there you go. There you go. It's just the toothed wheels, killer wheels and whatnot that on the humans that show menopause. And the theory would be that it's so hard to raise infants in these species that it takes help from the grandmother. So the grandmother kind of hangs around and helps raise the grandchild. Doesn't happen in other species, really.
No.
Amazing.
No, it's true.
You know? Amazing.
What do you say?
Amazing.
Next question?
Let's do the next question here. And I'll try and think of some other experiment.
Very good. So here we go. How many cervical vertebrae does a human, giraffe, mouse, and blue whale have? And the answers are 5, 7, 9, or 13. Or options.
How many?
I'm going to...
So cervical vertebrae are neck bones, basically. It's a term for talking about neck bones. So how many neck bones, you know, upper part of the spine do these guys have? And yeah, it's a tricky one.
It is. It is.
I apologize again.
But you know what? It's okay. I hope that people are drinking as well.
Are people drinking? Are people enjoying each other's company out there? Are people enjoying the virtual experience? Or are you not?
Wow,
it's also fine to say if you're not. If you want to say, this is
people
awful.
are good. I am going to have a beer right now because
Yeah.
it gets better and better.
There you go. There you go. It is indeed 7.
Are you gonna?
I find that interesting because, you know, we rarely think about how similar we are to other species, you know, and of course we are. We all kind of.
Can I empty it? Here?
Yes, you can empty that in there. Empty that in there.
Oh, do you have some more water?
No, I just have the San Pellegrino over there.
Yeah,
that's kind of who we are.
It will.
Claudia's getting a beer, and I am not really doing an experiment. I'm just doing something that I thought was really cool.
Aren't you going to do an experiment now?
It's not really an experiment. It's more setting fire to things.
But okay, so wait a second. I need to put you on full screen. You know? So people can see what you are doing. What are you doing? Are you going to blow us up?
So I just, instead of this lab, I'm just trying to think about what were the things that I thought were cool at school, and fire and explosions and things like that were top of the list. Top of the list. So I bought a roll of magnesium and I just opened it, as you can see. So you, ladies and gentlemen, are the first to actually see my joy. Well, I hope it's as good as I remember. It was a very long time ago. I was at a chemistry class whenever we were just randomly setting fire to magnesium for the fun of it, Claudia.
Well, I never tried it, so.
You what?
I never got to try it.
So are we on, which camera are we on? Are we on the
We're on the big one right now.
Big one, okay.
But I'm going to put it over.
Well then I'll wait and cheers.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, guys, back home.
There you go.
There we go. Best question yet. What was that for? I don't know. The vertebrae maybe. Who knows? There we are. So yep. Cheers, everybody.
Wait a second.
Oh, Claudia, come over here.
Finally.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow, science and beers go so well together.
Wow, I cannot remember the last time I had a beer.
Da, 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 da. What happens if this just goes in fire? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah. Way! Science.
You just look like
I can tell we're going to have a lot of fun at science lab over the next couple
mad scientist.
Yeah, there's we're waiting on an order of way more flammable things to go. So yeah, next science quiz is going to be good luck with that. I've got ash. I've got magnesium ash now.
Did you pour it into?
Yeah.
You did. So, you need a new one?
Yeah, I'll have to get myself a beer just before we go on because I contaminated it. Maybe that's why Dr. Cunningham told me not to drink in the lab. And by the way, if anybody is actually tuning in from a real lab, these are brand new. I will not use them again for beer glasses if I actually pour, say, sulfuric acid into them or something like that.
No.
They are. So don't worry for my health that way. I'm not that much of an idiot.
I mean, you do things for science in the name of science.
Well, what about those brothers that died in the trying to just isolate fluorine?
What?
One of the questions was which brothers died trying to isolate fluorine.
Yeah.
Poor guys. But cheers everybody.
Cheers. Yeah, I'm drinking as well.
Next question. Cody Kempenjol.
Let me just put you on
This is an appropriate question, I believe.
something about viruses or what? Some kind of
Nope.
No?
Even more appropriate.
Wait a second. There we go. All right. True or false? Alcohol kills brain cells.
Maybe the liver ladies. Maybe this is one for the liver ladies.
But they're not brain ladies. They're liver ladies,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
But who knows? I mean, everything is controlled by the beer.
We have
beer of the brain.
Here's the liver of our mascot, and we haven't had any recommendations for what the name of our mascot should be. So
No?
So please, I haven't had any, Claudia. No.
Okay.
So please tune in. Not tune in. They're already tuned in.
Yeah, but
Please comment what the name should be.
absolutely. I think now it totally looks like a she. It looks like a woman.
It looks like a she now,
girl.
does it?
Right now.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I thought it was a guy. Now I'm not sure.
It's non-binary. But it still needs a name.
Yeah.
Name could be absolutely anything. Slarty Bartfast, for example.
Wow. Look at that.
Did everybody get that right?
No?
No. What's the 11 and 11? Oh, wow.
Well,
Wow.
I would be one of the blue ones.
Well, so this is something I found out on the internet a couple days ago, but
So it doesn't lie. Internet doesn't lie.
But I read that even if you drink a lot, if the brain cells are subjected to a lot of alcohol, the brain cells don't die, but they are damaged. So particularly the connections between the neurons, that can be pretty severely damaged by high doses of alcohol.
Okay, so I have a question for you
But
right
you
now.
don't die. Yep.
How many beers did you drink? What number
Well,
are you on right now?
Well, I'm on what is this? 400 milliliters? 500 milliliters?
Oh, okay.
Yep. This is my second beaker.
Okay.
My second beaker.
You're drinking slowly today?
But yeah, and if the damaged brain cells do have the power to repair themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Dead brain cells, they're dead. But damaged brain cells do have the power to kind of come back to life. But alcohol, of course, in biology, there's always an exception to the rule. You know, if you're going to drown some neurons in a petri dish with alcohol, they're going to die. But if you have to drink a lot to do them damage, and you have to drink a lot more to really kill them. But we have a couple of pitches here for our what's the word?
Mascot?
Mascot, yeah. So Dr.
Doom?
Dr. Manhattan or Boney M.
Okay, ooh.
Dr. Manhattan, is he somebody? Is he a character from history?
I don't know.
Or,
Doesn't ring
or
a bell,
comic?
really, no.
What is that?
Boney M is very good, I think, yeah. I like that.
Somebody commented that I'm drinking less than a normal talk. Normally I'm on the 5th beer by now. But that would be true,
Yeah.
Mr. Weiler 7000. That would be true, you know. Only because the science beer talk, you start setting it up pretty early on in the day, and you want to get yourself in the kind of mood for things. You know, you have to set up the lights, the chairs, and everything, and that's pretty thirsty work. So, so the day after a science and beer talk pre-COVID, they're pretty hardcore. They were pretty hardcore drinking sessions.
Yeah, but you know, if something is thirsty work,
Yeah.
doesn't beer actually make you even more thirsty?
Well, I'll tell you
real
what,
life?
Claudia. Let's save that question for the next quiz.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Very good.
So,
So here we go. Next.
next question.
All right. The man behind the Nobel Peace Prize, Alfred Nobel, invented what? And I'm putting you in the middle
Put me in the middle.
right now.
Mm.
Let's see if you can. Oh, I can see your beer right there. I think it looks good. You know, the beer like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fast one. Was it faster than the other ones?
What do you mean?
Like people
1 minute. Just 1 minute.
who had really? Okay.
1 minute.
Didn't
So
feel like
artificial fertilizer, leaded petrol, dynamite, or the strawberry daiquiri. A lot of people got dynamite. Yes, you're right.
The strawberry
You're right. You saw the
daiquiri.
connection between peace and dynamite. Yeah.
I didn't even read the options.
Yeah.
So
She's
should
had
I-
one half a glass of beer, ladies. and
yeah, already. I seriously, I cannot drink, so it just goes to my brain. All right, next question. No?
Just Eda Demand said that we should call the mascot Celine Dion.
You know what?
Mm.
I think
Yeah.
that's really good.
Nice one.
Yeah. I really like that.
Celine Dion.
Really like that. Yeah. It's totally. It looks like her. Celine Dion. Yeah.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's do that. Celine Dion. That's the best one so far. But
Yeah.
we still have till the end of the quiz to hear your other pitches.
Exactly.
So get in with it there. We've had Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen. His power
Boney M.
is omniscience.
And Boney M.
Science. Huh? And
Boney M.
Boney M. Okay.
Next question.
Give us the next question there, Claudia. Give us the next question.
There we go. True or false? There was no oxygen in our atmosphere 3 billion years ago.
3 billion years ago.
Where are you right now? You're up there.
Our planet is 4.5 billion years old. 4.5 billion years old.
What did you do right there? Oh, you know, you're just...
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. 4.5 billion years old. How long has our species been here, Claudia?
I don't know.
770. Well, Homo sapiens, 70,000 years.
70?
Yeah,
Really?
something as ridiculously low as that. Yeah.
I didn't think it was that much, though. 70,000? 70?
Do I have it here? Oh, I had a measuring stick that actually used Earth history
great.
as a measure. You know,
Very good.
just hanging up these curtains and you're measuring. Okay, you're going back to the Cambrian explosion.
All right, we have the answers.
Yep. Okay. Half and half. I was okay. Fair enough. There was absolutely oxygen's very reactive chemically, but it was and there was none in our atmosphere 3 billion years ago. It was produced biologically by cyanobacteria between 2.5 and 2.8 billion years ago. So 3 billion years ago, there was no oxygen. It was the cyanobacteria that produced it because they figured out. Well, they didn't figure out. They just did photosynthesis. You know, so they took the sunlight and they turned the sunlight and carbon dioxide and water into organic material. You remember from earlier, and then they excreted oxygen and that got up to the atmosphere and changed the Earth. Yeah, all down to the little microorganisms.
Number 8 on the periodic table.
There you go, Claudia.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah.
You're good.
I know this. I got this.
So yeah, without the plants, we would not have any oxygen. So what's the next question, Claudia?
The next question sounds like this. I am terribly proud of. I was born in Cambridge in 1952, and my initials are DNA.
So that sounds like we're entering the famous scientists section.
Famous scientists, yeah, absolutely.
Quiz.
So you can choose between Carl Sagan, Douglas Adams, Jane Goodall, or Francis Crick.
Carl Sagan, you heard about him earlier on. He was the person behind this television program Cosmos in the 70s. He's the one who decided that Johnny be good be sent on a rocket leaving the solar system. Douglas Adams, he wrote The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Maybe not a scientist, but a science fictionalist. Jane Goodall, also without an actual degree, but she was a remarkable primatologist. Went out to the jungle and lived with apes for a while. And Francis Crick was part of the team that discovered the shape of DNA. Which we have right over here. We have it right over here, if you can see this here.
That is so cool.
Little model of Claudia's DNA. So you have Claudia's DNA here, and then you have an upscaled version of Claudia's DNA right over here. Huh? Think of that. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yeah. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you feel it?
Can you feel
love tonight?
Okay, he's a better singer than me, Claudia. Huh?
Well, after a few beers, I don't know.
Who knows? We're going to have to take a quick beer break after this.
Break,
one. A quick one after this.
After the next question?
Because I need to go for a pee.
You need to go.
Yep. Douglas Adams, thank you very much, people, for knowing that answer. Douglas Adams, the legend that he just was born in Cambridge at the time that Francis Crick was part of the team that was discovering the shape of DNA in Cambridge around that time.
Amazing.
Yeah, what an absolute legend. So
do we have time for one more question before we go to the break?
Let's just have a quick break now.
A quick break now. All right. So we are.
So I can go and relieve myself. To be perfectly honest with you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. You know what? You shouldn't have any shame of that. You know. You should.
Just be honest.
Yeah.
It's
good.
There's beers involved here.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So before we do that, we also just say cheers, right?
Yes.
So we're taking a break.
And we will be back in 3 minutes.
3-minute break.
Yeah. Good.
Break it. All right.
All right. Are we back?
Yeah, with fresh beer. Mm-hmm.
I hit my knee off a chair on the way back from the toilet, everybody. Okay. Is everybody back? Snapastian, you back?
So,
We'll just get people. Are we missing anybody? Who's not here?
who's not here? That's the biggest question.
The liver lady suggested that we rename Celine Dion Liver Dion.
Sliver?
Sliver.
Sliver Dion?
Sir Liver Dion.
Sir Liver Dion.
Sir Liver Dion.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Dr. Liver Dion.
Mm-hmm.
No?
I do not know.
Incorporate a bit of the.
I don't know.
Yeah. Snapastian's back. All right, great.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's go
Let's
further
see,
on.
how many questions do we have left of the greatest science and beers themed quiz online in Onza this year so far?
Yeah, let me just switch over to, how do you do that, seriously?
Do you want me to come help?
No. It's, yeah, maybe, it's probably my Mac hands.
Oh, fuck, my knee's still bollocks from that.
No, because I'm trying to get this frame. Oh, now, okay, I have it, I got it.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, bye, go back.
Okay.
Just don't hurt your knee again.
Yeah.
Watch out for the chair and the table.
Yeah, there we go.
Was it because of the beer? The
No,
beers?
it's
The beers.
somebody left the chair there.
No, yeah. Yeah, it took another shape.
Yep.
So here we go.
We actually have just 5 more questions left.
Yeah. And here is, which of these did Isaac Newton not invent?
Isaac Newton, a polymath.
Yes.
He had his
The
finger in many pies.
So the microscope, calculus, reflecting telescope, the laws of motion. Ooh. Okay.
You don't have to answer, Claudia.
No, I know, but I really should know this. I really should know this. But it's just like, I don't know if it's the beer. No, it's not.
You literally had about 200 milliliters of beer.
No, I had a little bit more. Just maybe
So-
300.
So yeah, notice that gravity is not part of this.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's most famous for inventing gravity.
Yeah, well, that was not an invention.
Yeah.
So you cannot really, oh no, it happened again. I'm moving something else here. There you go. Wow, people are good. You've got good people.
Good people, okay. The microscope. That's attributed to Galileo, the man famous for looking up to the stars. He actually was also part of the looking down team, if there was one. So there you go. But Isaac Newton, what a legend. He invented loads of things.
Yeah.
And there has been a story going around, especially since the first lockdown, that why don't you do something during lockdown? Whenever Isaac Newton retreated into the countryside to avoid the Black Death, he invented calculus.
You know what? During lockdown, I did come up with some really badass ideas.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not going to share them.
You wanna
because-
share them, no?
No. They're all mine.
Well, I learned to play the ukulele.
Yeah, well, I did a lot of live stuff. So I went live and I asked people to comment on my live on SoMe. And out of one comment, out of one word, I made a song
Yeah?
live, yeah.
What song's that?
Well, I made different songs, yeah.
Check out Claudine Campanule, type her in
No,
the
no.
internet, and you'll find some of
No,
her
I mean,
songs.
it's not really because I want to make any, it's not a commercial, But, yeah, you can do a lot of things.
The first lockdown, I was super productive. Second lockdown, couldn't put on trousers.
I was productive. I am productive all of the time.
Yeah. The first lockdown, I started the Science and Beers podcast, which I'm very happy about. So, but anyway, enough about us, Claudia. What
Yeah.
about you guys? How are you getting on out there? Are you like an Isaac Newton in lockdown, or not? I guess. The next question, the third time we've heard from this guy. Take it away, Claudia.
I'm taking it away. It says, Carl Sagan was husband to which famous scientist?
Carl Sagan, of course, is a famous scientist.
Rachel Carson, Margaret Burbidge, Mary Leakey, or Lynn Margulis? Great question.
So, Rachel Carson, writer of the book Silent Spring, a gorgeous book that detailed how DMT, no, not DMT, not DMT, not the trippy drug, DMT, the pesticide that was common in the 40s and 50s, that was used everywhere, about how that was getting onto the leaves of trees, falling to the ground, eaten by worms, and then the birds were eating the worms, and the birds were dying. So that's why Birdsong dropped down. She called the book Silent Spring by the use of this drug.
Wow.
Margaret Burbridge, we had a question earlier on about the elements being made in stars, and she's the discoverer of stellar nucleosynthesis, how elements are made in stars.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. Mary Leakey, I'm going to have to remind myself. Mary Leakey, a paleoanthropologist. Yes, she was looking into the history of our species. So what are the cousins we have, and how old our own species are. And then Lynn Margulis, of course, is the right answer. Lynn Margulis figured out the process of endosymbiosis. So we talked earlier on, Claudia, about the guys that made oxygen. Well, oxygen was a poison at the time because nobody was used to it.
Well, it
and
still
it's so
is.
reactive.
It still
is indeed. But then some microorganisms managed to pull in the ancestor of mitochondria, which can actually process oxygen and uses it to burn fuel. So those larger microorganisms could then venture into the oxygen-rich world.
Amazing.
Yep. As well as incorporating those smaller microorganisms that figure out how to do photosynthesis in the first place. So that's what today is chloroplasts and mitochondria in the plants. And today in our cells, it's just the mitochondria that have survived. But the mitochondria in our cells was a foreign agent billions of years ago that got incorporated into our genome, which is freaking amazing. Wow. What a power couple, Carl Sagan and Lynn Margulis. Yeah?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Really.
What else do we have there? Let's just look at the scoreboards here. We haven't paid enough attention to the scoreboards.
So lab rat nuts is lab rat nuts is on the top right now.
Lab rat nuts.
Yes.
Which lab are you guys from? Lab rats. What kind of lab? What kind of science are you guys looking into? I see the liver lilies pulling up to number 3. I can't see who's number 2 there.
Team Tiny Whale.
Team Tiny Whale. All right. It's wow. There's only 50 points there in it at the top. It's everything to play for. Everything to play for in the next few questions here, Claudia.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. We're still under the category famous scientists.
Okay. Here we go. Who coined the term meme? Margaret Thatcher, Richard Dawkins, Neil deGrasse Tyson, or Bill Nye the Science Guy? I love these people.
Margaret Thatcher had a PhD in chemistry. yeah, that's why she's in the famous scientist category.
You said that so randomly.
Yeah. Angela Merkel also has a PhD. I forget the subject though. But yeah. But Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady. Maybe that's why she's called the Iron Lady, because she was really into iron.
Oh, no, I did it again. Wait a second. I'm moving the whole
Richard Dawkins, the entomologist
screen here.
and evolutionary biologist. Neil
I
deGrasse
hate-
Tyson, the astrophysicist.
There we go.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
He's a
Science communicator, really. I don't
yeah,
know
but
what he specializes in.
well, he's an engineer actually.
An engineer?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. But Richard Dawkins was the right answer, and a lot of people got that right. Richard Dawkins coined the term meme in his 1976 book, The Selfish Gene. And his book described how bodies are just vehicles for the gene. And the gene, like the gene here in Claudia's DNA, it just will do anything to survive. And even if you're altruistic, even if you're friendly, even if you scratch the other person's back, you're still selfish because you're expecting it to come back to you if you're a social species. He also coined the term meme, which is an idea that propagates throughout the population. Just an idea. An idea could be like nationality or the price of money, things like that. But I guess he didn't know where it was going to go, and now it's just it's pictures of Bernie Sanders wearing mittens, basically. I guess he didn't see that. He didn't see that, did you, Richard Dawkins?
Are we going to the next question, or are you going to do something
I'm just reading
crazy?
the comments here.
Very good.
Michaela is from the lab rat nuts. We are from Stimunology department. Mm-hmm. Stimunology? I've never heard of that science. That's a cool science, that.
It's very cool.
Stimunology. Wow. So
There you
like
go.
hitting people on the knee and then seeing how
There
far
you
they
go.
kick,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, that would.
I guess.
It happened to you.
Twitches and cracks. It happened to me not so long
Yeah,
ago.
just
What's
now.
the scoreboard looking like, Claudia
The
Campagnola?
scoreboard is looking like this. So Lab Rat Nuts still on the top. Team Tiny Whale number 2. Kissy Kissy and Liver Ladies. Banango at 4th. Should we go to the next question?
It's very tight. It's very, very tight at the top. Kissy Kissy and the Liver Ladies. Even Banango could maybe pull it in.
Yeah, they're fighting over that pen, you know.
Yep.
I would too. I would definitely. It's a cool pen.
Oh, you're bringing the pen back in it? Oh, okay, so the pen the pen is a thing. The winning team gets a pen that has a periodic table on one side, but on the back, wait for it. Are they able to see me over here?
Yeah.
On the back, you have a calendar for 2019 and 2020. Huh?
Yes, you can remember
So-
the good old times.
So that's we're going to wipe this down. We're going to disinfect it with some hand spray, of course. And then a member of your team can contact me, and you can come and collect your calendar. You can remember all the things you did
Where,
in 2020.
Well, it depends on where they actually live. Maybe we can send it. No,
Is anybody here listening from a place that is not Owense?
100%. 100%.
My little sister said she was going to tune in. She's in England.
See,
In England.
is she Lab Rat Nuts?
She's not lab rat.
No.
That's no.
What about Team? No. She could be Banango. Or Kissy Kissy.
So, just to confirm, stimunology is the science of stimulative substances.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, like DMT and alcohol? Is that what you're talking about, Michaela?
But everything stimulates you, in a way.
Substances, stimulative substances. I guess he has a definition for stimulating some kind of neurotransmitter response and
Yeah.
and on hormones, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps, maybe she can confirm, Michaela. Let's move on.
We are moving on.
Moving on. We just got 3 questions left.
Moving on. Okay. Which of these celebrities does not have a PhD? Oh, this is a great question.
Who does not have the PhD? Who does not have the PhD? We talked earlier on, but Angela Merkel, Margaret Thatcher, both have their PhDs. Oh, we have pictures there.
Yeah.
We have pictures on the top left and the red. You can see Brian May. lead guitarist from the band Queen. In the blue, you have Tupac Shakur.
Oh, I almost said it.
Tupac Shakur.
Oh my goodness, I almost said it.
Yeah. What Tupac Shakur?
Tupac Shakur.
In the yellow, we have
RoboCop.
the actor who plays RoboCop.
Oh, okay. So not.
The actor who plays RoboCop.
Okay.
Yeah, not actually RoboCop.
And what about Kermit the Frog?
And then there's Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog in green. Yeah.
Okay, so I have to do one thing right here, because as a singer, you know, you need to know your Kermit the Frog. So I'm gonna show people how to do this.
Yeah.
Very quickly here.
Hold on to your horses, ladies and gentlemen. Claudia Campanel's going to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it very quickly. Oh, maybe I should do it.
I have no idea what's coming here. We are.
Yeah, this is just a small little thing here going on. Yeah. So, and also you should know this as well. So when you're doing Kermit the Frog, you sound like this all the time. Hi, I'm Kermit the Frog, right? So you take you imagine that you take your vocal cords and you kind of like stretch them out sideways, and maybe press your vocal box upwards at the same time. Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. Very good. No, but you have to say, "Hi, I'm Kermit the Frog."
Hi, I'm Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe somebody else can do it out there.
Have to
I wish I
practice
could
that.
hear people, but Michaela says that DMT is psychoactive, not a stimulant. I guess stimulant would be a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Or a smack in the face with a wet fish. Is that also a
With
stimulant?
that ass fish?
A slap in the face with an ass fish. Ash fish.
Ass fish?
Cold. Ash fish. I'm getting really sad because there's only 2 questions left.
Oh my goodness.
Ugh, okay. How are the scores doing? How are the scores?
Lab Rat, Team Tiny, Benango, number 3 right now.
Uh-huh.
Kissy.
It's changed.
Red
at the top.
Eskimo, welcome up on the top.
Oh, we have a new
Top 5.
person in top 5.
Yeah. So next question, or are you going to do you have any more scientific experiments or some other experiments?
The next shipment of equipment is coming in. It should have been here by today, unfortunately, but yeah. But the next time I'll be able to set fire to a lot more things.
All right.
Yep. If that's what you mean by experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So next question. True or false?
True.
The pyramids are made from fossilized microorganisms. Is this true or is it false? So I was actually playing at Cairo Jazz Festival in November,
Yeah.
and I visited Giza, and I was inside of the biggest one, the pyramid of Khufu. Yeah, or
Khufu.
Cheops, but Khufu it is. It was just so amazing. It was one of my biggest dreams. My biggest dream is to become an astronaut. So I'm a musician and I really love my job, but my real dream and secret kind of is to become an astronaut.
Will you have an application out there? There's this guy.
Yeah,
this
I know.
Japanese billionaire that's invited 8 people to come to the moon with him.
I did it.
We both have our applications in.
I signed up. I'm ready to go.
But whenever you were in Egypt, did you see anything suspicious about the stones that they were using to build the pyramids?
Well, it's really hard to imagine that people actually, before the wheel, could drag one stone like that.
Yeah.
At the time.
So 12 say true, 7 say false. It was indeed true. We're talking about limestone here. Limestone is.
Yeah.
The Earth has been around for a lot longer than we've been around. We've been around for an insignificant portion of it.
Well, fortunately.
But there was billions of years where it was foraminifera, a kind of marine algae that has a calcium carbonate shell. And over a billion years, they fall down to the bottom of the sea. They get compressed into the sediment, and the heat and the pressure kind of forms them into rock. And eventually, through seduction and orogeny, they come up to the surface again and they get cut out and built into the pyramids. So it is indeed true. Foraminifera, they're called.
Amazing.
Dun, dun, dun.
So what do you say?
It's so sad that we only have one question left, but let's go.
Only one?
Just one more question. But it is 10 to 9, and we did say that we're going to be finishing by 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So it seems fair.
Oh my goodness.
Do you guys want us to ask another 30 questions, or are you done?
No, we can do that next time. So Team Tiny Whale is up on top.
Team Tiny Wheel has made it to the top.
Okay, hope people are ready for the last question for tonight. What do you say, Mick?
Give it a go with our Claudia Campagnol.
I'm doing it. What are likely scenarios for the end of the universe? This is so good. I love this. False vacuum decay if Higgs boson field is metastable. Matter and space-time collapse into dimensionless singularity. So cool. Continued expansion results in a universe at absolute zero temperature. All of the above. Okay, this was probably, one of my favorite questions. Absolutely one of my favorite questions.
Well, there you go. In fact, we've actually got some hydrogen here as well. So,
Wait a second.
in the beginning, 13.5 billion years ago, all of the hydrogen in the universe was made. And we have some here in a little dish. Can you get to this camera?
I am there.
Okay.
It's because you have a
Have
delay.
the delay.
You can't see what I'm doing instantly.
We're going to make it go pop. Going to make it go pop again. Pop, pop, pop,
Okay,
pop,
there we
pop.
go.
Yeah!
Oh!
Nice one. And it's
Like
still
fireworks.
still kept alive.
So is that how you do fireworks?
No, fireworks is potassium nitrate
yeah,
and
yeah.
some charcoal
Yeah.
and some sulfur, which
Yeah.
is on the way. It's on the way to Ungdomshuset, and we're
Really?
gonna play with those chemicals once they get here. So-
Very good. So you're gonna blow up fireworks here?
We'll set fire to
Yeah.
the contents of the fireworks. I would maybe we can combine them and set them off somewhere else.
Very
So,
good.
Yep.
So should we?
Announce the winners of the quiz. They are
Of the pen?
the winners of the pen.
Okay. Quiz Lab podium, here we go. Third place, Banango. Second place, Lab Rat Nuts. And the winner is Team Tiny Whale.
Well done, Team Tiny Whale. Well done.
Did you have a long delay right there?
I had a bit of a delay.
I think I also had it. It was almost like it bumped into something.
Team Tiny
Very,
Whale
very
came out
good.
on top.
Congratulations.
If a member of Team Tiny Whale wants to contact me and collect their periodic table.
It's the big one right now. It's the big one right now.
Yeah, their
But
periodic
it's
table.
the small one right now. So here is your prize. Show it in the little camera. Little camera.
There's your prize.
There's the
You
prize.
can come. There you go. There you go. Nice one.
Very good. Congratulations,
Congratulations.
people.
Congratulations, Team
You guys
Tiny Whale.
did great.
Did you enjoy that quiz? Did you enjoy that quiz? Nice one, Jordy. Nice one. We had fun. I had fun. Did you have fun, Claudia?
Are you kidding me? This was
That was
so
good fun, actually.
much
Yeah,
fun.
never done it before. Should we do it again? That's the question. Should we do it again? Answers in the comments, please. Should we do another quiz like this again? Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because that's where you're going to be hearing about our podcast, and follow us on social media. Follow the Science Lounge owns it if you want to come here for some experiments. Make sure you come to the next talk series that we're going to be making at the Student House once the Student House is opened again. Tune in tomorrow night. See Claudia play on Denmark Grine on DR.
I'm not here for that.
Yeah, but they're not here for the quiz, so they can still tune in some tomorrow night, you know. Harder questions next time, please. Okay, next.
Harder questions. All
Okay.
right, all right.
Matt says, yay, sure. Good. Yeah.
Yeah? Good
Nice
job.
one. Well, will we just say a final cheers then to everybody? We're pointing up here.
Yes, we are.
Yep. And I promise next time there'll be much more Celine Dion songs on the tin whistle. So,
Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers to science.
Thanks a lot. All right.
And thank you guys for tuning in.
Yep. We'll get the lab cleaned up and cut more beers maybe, please.